tomorrow we will crown a Truck Series champion. I'm here to tell you about the 4 drivers who are racing for that Truck Series Championship, and also going to make a pick. I'm going to tell you who I think is going to win the title. We're going to talk about how their seasons have gone and all that. So looking at this season, this NASTRUCK season, we've got 4 guys who are in the Championship 4 because that's how it works. 4 in the Championship 4. Sheldon Creed, Grant Enfinger, Brett Moffitt, and Zane Smith. Of course, Grant Enfinger won his way in this past weekend at Martinsville. Brett Moffitt won his way in at Kansas. And then Sheldon Creed won his way in at Texas, and Zane Smith pointed his way in. So those are your 4 Championship 4 drivers, and that's how they got into the Championship 4 at Phoenix. As for their seasons, they've all had pretty good seasons. They've all led laps. They all have wins. Remember last year, Matt Crafton didn't win a single race, and he still won the title last year. So that's not going to happen again, at least this year. But all the drivers have wins. Zane Smith has 2 wins. Brett Moffitt has a win. Grant Enfinger and Sheldon Creed both have 4 wins. So Sheldon Creed and Grant Enfinger have had, all 4 of them have had great seasons. But when it comes to winning stages, being up front, Enfinger and Sheldon Creed have definitely been the top 2, having 4 wins. And then Sheldon Creed has 11 stage wins. But yeah. Looking at this race, looking at the title just based off their seasons, I would say Sheldon Creed is the favorite. He's been good all year long, as we've said. Won at different types of racetracks. And, you know, he's got, as I said, 4 wins, 11 stage wins. He runs up front a lot. He's got 12 top 10s, 8 top 5s. 560 laps led. The next closest in the Championship 4 is 391 from Brett Moffitt. So Sheldon Creed knows how to run up front. He knows how to win races. He knows how to finish off races. At least this year, he's had an outstanding year. It would be, I think he'd be a deserving champion. Looking at the other 3, once again, Grant Enfinger, 4 wins, 8 top 5s, 13 top 10s, 154 laps led. So definitely not, he's got the same amount of wins as Creed, but he definitely hasn't been as good as Creed when it comes to leading laps and winning stages, 1 stage win. So he hasn't been running, leading the field as much as Sheldon Creed, but he's still been up front. He's put himself in position to win races, and that's how he got into the Championship 4 with all those wins, saving up those playoff points and stuff to get there, and then winning at Martinsville. And then you look at Brett Moffitt. Brett Moffitt, past series champion. You know, you look at him and you think this is a guy whose ride next year is still not determined, whether it be Trucks, Xfinity, maybe even Cup. But a Truck Series champion, and he doesn't have a guaranteed ride. So he's still racing for his career right here. I think he's an extremely underrated driver. I think he's a really talented driver who deserves a chance in a Xfinity car, a decent Xfinity car, to get himself a chance in the Cup Series. But, you know, he's had an under-the-radar year, I feel like. He hasn't won a ton of races. He hasn't been up front a ton. He has led 391 laps, which is the second most out of these Championship 4. But I don't know why. It just feels like because he's not winning all the time, it just feels like he isn't. I don't know how else to say it. I haven't watched every single Truck Series race, but I feel like every time I do, Sheldon Creed's winning. I remember one of Zane Smith's wins, but yeah. Anyways, Brett Moffitt still has had a solid year. Got to the Championship 4, won at the right time at Kansas, so he still had a decent year. He has the most top 5s and most top 10s out of all the Championship 4 guys. 10 top 5s, 15 top 10s. And he also has 6 stage wins, which is the second most. So him and Creed have definitely, when you look at the numbers, have been up front the most out of these 4 guys. And it looks like that Brett Moffitt has been the most consistent, I would say. But yeah, 3 GMS trucks in the Final 4. We're going to go to this third GMS truck, that Zane Smith, a young guy. Remember at the beginning of the year, he was battling Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott for that win at Charlotte, and he eventually came back and he got himself a couple wins, 6 top 5s, 12 top 10s. So 328 laps this year, 5 stage wins. So he himself, once again, another guy having a really good year, and he's a young guy too. So they've had they've had speed all year. They've been running up front, as I've said. They've got wins, so they know how to get it done. He may be young, but he knows how to win. It's not like he hasn't won before. So he knows how to run up front. He knows how to get it done in the Truck Series. So I expect all 4 of these guys to be competitive. As I said, the GMS trucks have been fast all year. They've got what? They've got 10 wins in this Final Four by themselves. And then you got Enfinger, he's got 4 wins, so I would not be surprised. I expect the race winner to be the championship winner. It's been that way. In the Cup Series, at least last year, we saw something different. We saw Crafton finish second and win the championship, but I expect the winner of this race to win the championship. Last year, out of these 4, I think the highest finisher was Grant Enfinger out of the Final 4, and of course, none of these 4 won. Stuart Friesen was the winner of the race, and the other finishers were Grant Enfinger finished 5th. Going down the list, Brett Moffitt finished 10th, Sheldon Creed 12th, and Zane Smith not racing at the time in the Truck Series. So that's last year's results. I really don't know what to expect with this race. I don't know if it's going to be chaotic. I don't know if it's going to be chaos crashing for the championship or anything like that. But my pick, I'm going to go with the consistent guy. I'm going to go with the past champion. I think I'm going to go with Brett Moffitt. I really like Brett Moffitt. I think he's a really talented driver. He deserves another opportunity, a better opportunity, I should say, in an Xfinity or even a Cup team. But yeah, I think he's an underrated driver, and I think he gets it done at Phoenix. I think he gets himself another championship in the Truck Series. I think Sheldon Creed, Grant Enfinger, Zane Smith, they'll all be top 5, top 10 all day, but I think Moffitt gets it done. But yeah, last year my championship picks, I went 1 for 3. My only correct pick being the Truck Series title, so hoping to continue that streak. And then tomorrow I will get you the Xfinity Series picks, and also tomorrow early in the morning we will have the Mandalorian reaction. I'm still trying to figure that out with my computer and stuff, the screen sharing stuff, how to not get it blocked by Disney and YouTube and stuff. But yeah, looking forward to that Truck Series title. Tune in for the Mandalorian tonight at 2 a.m. The video should be up at 4 a.m. probably, I would guess. But other than that, have a great rest of your day, have a great rest of your night, and woo NASTRUCKS.